Good Wednesday evening. I'm KSLA Chief Meteorologist Matt Jones. What a nice day it was today. It was nice to see that sun back outside, and we had a temperature up to 70 earlier this afternoon in Shreveport. We do have some chilly weather on the way tonight behind a weak front, but overall looking pretty nice for the next couple days, staying mostly sunny and warm all the way through Friday. Then a big cold front is set to arrive this weekend, and that front's going to bring the coldest air so far this season by early Monday morning. So let's take a look at that in more detail. Friday's going to be ahead of that front, so another warm day. We'll talk about highs in the low 70s for Friday afternoon. Then that colder air starts to approach on Saturday. Saturday, still a relatively mild day, but that cooler air will start to move in slowly throughout the afternoon. So high temperatures Saturday, probably upper 50s to low 60s, and then the colder air really starts to move in as we get into our Sunday. High temperatures on Sunday, only low to mid 40s, and by Monday morning, it is going to be quite cold around here. You'll definitely want to bundle up in lots of layers as we kick off next work week. Let's take a closer look at those temperatures for next Monday morning. This is 6 a.m. on Monday, and we are going to see widespread mid-20s across the Arklatex, and that would make it the coldest morning so far of the season. And when you factor in just a little bit of wind out there, and we're not going to have a lot of wind, thank goodness, but just enough wind that it is going to send those wind chill values into the teens in the northern half of the Arklatex here. Not horrible, but definitely that wind's going to make a difference, so a few upper teens for those wind chill values early Monday morning. Get ready for that. Now, the cold snap only lasts about 48 hours or so, and then looking at the long-term outlook, we got some very warm conditions heading our way. This is December 16th through December 20th, and you can see that warmth spreading eastward into the Arklatex, and then it gets really warm. We're talking potentially soaring temperatures about 10 to 25 degrees above normal as we're approaching Christmas. This takes us through December 24th, so as of right now, it is looking like it could be a very, very warm Christmas across much of the Arklatex. But let's backtrack to tonight. Tonight's going to be a chilly one. Temperatures down in the mid-30s across the area. 35 Texarkana, 37 in Shreveport, 35 Natchitoches, and even near or below freezing north of I-30. And then for tomorrow, looking at a lot of sunshine here, it's going to be a pretty decent day, but slightly cooler than it was today. 45 at 9 a.m., near 60 degrees at noon, 64 by 3 o'clock. Really should be a beautiful afternoon. 63 Texarkana, 63 in Natchitoches, Marshall, Center, all in the low to mid 60s, and 66 in Nacogdoches. And then looking at our rain chances, really not much with that weekend front. It's a very powerful cold front, but there's just not a lot of moisture with it, so it only has a 20% chance of rain this weekend. There's another system I'm tracking though next week, and that one has a lot more moisture with it, so that could bring some more widespread rain chances late Tuesday and into Wednesday. Looking at a rainfall potential over the next 7 days, most of what you see here is going to happen next Tuesday and Wednesday with that second system, and right now the rainfall amount's really not all that impressive. We're talking mainly up to a quarter to maybe a half an inch of rain over the next 7 days, so not a ton of rain expected. Temperatures are all over the place. 64 tomorrow, 70 on Friday, back down to 63 on Saturday, and then temperatures plunge behind that front, just 44 on Sunday. But look at that, by Sunday night into Monday morning, down to 24 degrees, wind chills in the teens on early Monday morning, 47 for the high on Monday, and then we warm up by the middle of next week and bring in our next round of rain Tuesday afternoon into Wednesday.